Hey YouTube friends, this is my Coleman Lazy Spa. I love it. I use it way more than I thought I would, but when I first got it, I was all over the internet trying to figure out, oh gosh, should I use chlorine or bromine, and what should the pH be, and should I do this and that, and how often should I? It's really easier than you think, and I'm going to show you, hopefully in 3 or 4 minutes, how to make sure you keep it up to snuff. Alright, so it's small enough that you don't need a nice big pool strainer. you just need to take your wife's, I don't know, vegetable strainer or juice strainer or whatever, and truly just swish it around like this. I'm a little meticulous, so I say about 200 times, back and forth, and kind of get it down around in there. And I've already done it, obviously. And then you just take it, hit it down on the side, and do it again. Very easily. Again, a little rudimentary, but it gets the job done. All right, the second part, and this is just to clean the generally, or get general maintenance. The second part is, this is one thing I didn't figure out till a lot later. You don't unscrew this first, you unscrew the whole thing. That way, when you rinse your filters, or when you bring your filters up, they don't pour all the chemical in the pool. So you take this out, then you unscrew the top. Coleman will tell you, or Best Way Spas will tell you, oh boy, you need to change these little beauties every 2 weeks. Not true at all. This one's going on, I just changed this one. The one before had gone on about 6 months of use. So no, you don't need to change them, but you do need to rinse them. And I would say rinse them every 2 weeks. You'll need to get not a high pressure, but maybe a spray nozzle, or what I do is just take your garden hose and put the old thumb over the end, and that gives you enough pressure to wash out all the junk that's in here. Obviously when you're done, you know, I won't take the time to do it, but you just screw the top back on, put it back in. Now, most of you are saying by now, yeah, no kidding, Mason, really great video. You haven't told us anything we haven't known. And you're right, I haven't. That's just the general maintenance issues. You do, obviously, both filters. Now, here's the things that you will need to buy. I do not endorse any of these products. I could care less. I don't get anything from, it looks like, Leisure Time or Spa Choice. But I am cheap, so I bought the cheapest stuff there. These are what are called brominating tablets. I won't show you exactly what they look like because that'll take too long, but as you can see in here, or maybe you can't. Yeah, you can see they're little circles, they're little discs, and you put them in this brominator, or whatever it's called. You can buy this on Amazon as well. Maybe I don't know, chlorine disseminating or chlorine dispenser, that's probably what it's called on Amazon. So I bought that, I don't know, maybe 15 bucks. You make sure this is full all the time, and I open it up all the way. That's just me. It seems to keep everything in the right place. And again, you can get these brominating tablets. I am going to say that you, again, need to keep it full at all times. If it dissolves to where you can fit another one in there, fit another one in there. I don't think it's possible to get too much bromine. There might be, so just keep things under supervision. The only other thing I think you'll need as far as chemical is Spa Up. I personally have never had to lower the, I'll show you the alkalinity or the pH. I've never had to lower it, but I've consistently had to raise it. You need to make sure the pH is correct, because if it's not, the bromine won't do its job and your spa will get cloudy. So again, this is Spa Up. For our Coleman things, I usually put it in about a tablespoon at a time, wait about 8 hours, put another tablespoon. So here's what I'm going to do, or here's what I'll show you. This last thing that you will need, and again, I apologize, the video's a little choppy. I don't do too many of these. So these testing strips, whoops, oh, wrong side. So they come out like this. All you do, take it, put them in your pool, swish, 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 and then shake. Did you like that little shake? So, all right, as you can see here, there's some pink, there's a little bit of purple on the end, and some blue in the middle. And I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to try my best. You take this, just measure your colors. so you can see the pink, whoops, I don't know if you can see the color, but bottom line, I do. So it matches about here, but it's starting to get towards the little low. Again, my phone isn't giving the true color, but I'm going to put a little spa up in it. I always measure the pH and not the alkalinity, because usually alkalinity will also always show high, but pH is what you need to watch to make sure the bromine dissolves properly. And if you look at this, the bromine looks like it's okay. It's starting to get towards all clear, so I'm going to make sure my bromine, I just added a couple bromine tablets. So that's what you do. I mean, my goodness, it is not that hard. There are so many different chemicals that you can buy. You don't need them. You need bromine tablets, or chlorine if you choose, I don't care. You need spa up, and lastly, you need your testing strips. And one thing I forgot to say, when you fill your jacuzzi, the water district in your area, the water, they will make sure everything's perfect. And so when you put stuff in your jacuzzi, everything will show perfect as far as the alkalinity and the pH. The only thing that will not show when you fill your jacuzzi up is the chlorine. I recommend having your tablets in a couple days before you get in, otherwise your spa might turn cloudy. The last thing I'll say is the pool guy. Oh boy, he swore over and over to me, if you're gonna have one of those cheap Coleman blow up things, you're gonna deal with it being cloudy all the time. You're never gonna be able to regulate it. You definitely need a brand new jacuzzi from our place. Not true at all. I've had this for, I don't know, maybe a year and a half. It's been cloudy once, and that's because I ran out of chlorine. So again, that's what it is. For those of us that need one more refresh, you need bromine tablets, you need spa up, you need some testing strips, and you need a bromine or chlorine tab dispenser. For those of you that are wondering what is all this, it was really expensive to run this, and so I made my little invention on how to make it hotter. So that's it. Hope this helps. Last thing. You can buy these little beauties on Amazon for, gosh, maybe 25, 30 bucks for like 12 of them. You don't need to buy them from Best Way Pools and Spas. So hope you guys are well.